Thank you for your understanding, Rogue Trader, and now permit me to take my leave. I'm going to start preparing for the journey. From what I've been able to glean, we must first travel to your Celio prophecy system. Odd that. Could it be that the historical records are lying, and Kalen Orcelio is not whom the star system is named after? Okay. Interesting. And very unexpected. Let's keep moving. First, we're going to keep going to where we were going. Yeah, this is the only lava world here. I'm pretty sure we already did this rumor. Yep. Yeah, we definitely already did this rumor. And it did not disappear. Okay. I know we also did the Cradle of Kirby system. Kepri. And it's still here. There's definitely completed rumors. I don't know, man. Yeah, I really wish that worked properly. Okay. House or Celio system. Mm-hmm. Oh. What? Oh, there's a Celio prophecy. Okay. I guess we got to go there now. All right, let's go. Is there something here, or... No, there's nothing here, so I guess we have to do this. Hey, Restorna. What's up, bud? Uh-oh. Enforcer. Witness High Day, you claim that you left the Sanctum Novice and the Lady Navigator's orders? High Day. Affirmative. The unit acted in accordance with Maintenance Protocol TRN, Step 1. Sense the sacred mechanisms for the duration of 15 chronometer turns. Step 2. You failed to inform the bridge about the imminent jump. I want to know why. Data unavailable. The Lady Navigator ordered that she be connected to the Void Ship, but she did not order the preparation of the machine spirits for warp translation. Cause. A ritual that cannot be identified by this unit's capabilities. This unit received the command to interrupt Protocol TRN 08353 and exit the Sanctum Novice. Servant. No, please, not the fingers. Enforcer. I was going to break one for every word of a lie I hear coming from your mouth. Now talk. Please, you have to believe me. All we did was prepare the canvas and mix the Lady Navigator's blood into the paints. Then we were told to lock open the shutters so that the Lord Captain could see everything that was going on inside the Sanctum Novice from the observation chambers. And... Enforcer. Grok shit. Amaglass can't shield you from warp pores. Servant. I swear it on my soul and the Golden Throne, Master Enforcer. The Lady Navigator only wanted to paint a picture for a ritual or some such. That's all I know. She wasn't going to use the power in her eye, but I still got as far away from there as I could. That's all I saw, I'm telling you. Ooh. Senior Enforcer. We performed an emergency warp jump, barely activated the Geller field in time, and are now being dragged to throne knows where by an unknown force. Oh my god, look at her on the right. The Lady Navigator and the Lord Captain are still unaccounted for. Now tell me, one more time, what transpired in the Sanctum Novice? I escorted the Lord Captain to the observation chambers and yelled at the servant for leaving the shutter open, but I was told it was on the Rogue Trader's orders. We could see the Lady Navigator clearly through the armor glass. She was lost in thought, staring at the canvas in front of her. She looked like she was completely unaware of the world around her. Soon the servants were ordered to leave the Sanctum Novice, and the Lady Navigator picked up her brush. Entranced, she started dragging it across the canvas, painting one image over the other, and another one over the last, and another, and then the Lord Captain noticed it. There was a thing on the other side. The picture, covered in a layer of fresh blood, was coming. Ooh. Oh, was coming to life. Excuse me. But the Lady Navigator was so oblivious. That is when the Lord Captain called out to Lady Cassia. Startled by the Lord Captain's cry, the Lady Navigator answered. That's when I realized it. The armor glass between us and the Sanctum Navis was gone, and the things in the painting, they broke free. What happened next? I barely remember a thing. There was a bright flash, a purple blur. I remember feeling so scared that my knees were shaking. I remember my legs carrying me away like they had a mind on their own. As I ran, I heard screams behind me. The Lord Captain, Lady Cassia, they, oh God, Emperor, the creatures, they pulled them both inside the painting. Sir? Mr. Svastmaster, I have a report that needs to be delivered to the senior officers. The Lord Captain and the Lady Navigator were lost during the emergency warp jump. Their whereabouts are still unknown. I'm sending you into the interrogation reports. End of recording. Sector, no data. Region, no data. Location, no data. Tisiphone or Celio's ritual did not go as planned. The warp disturbance triggered by the Lady Navigator's trance washed over the Sanctum Navis. The Void Ship's machine spirits reacted to the surge of immaterium and interrupted it as a call to action. Thus did the emergency jump into the unknown begin. Amid the shrieks of sirens, the clanging shutters, and the distant hum of the warp engines, some unknown will pulled the Lord Captain into the Sanctum Navis towards the creatures from the living canvas that had already gripped the Lady Navigator's throat. Horrified, almost out of breath, and struggling to scream, Cassia stretched out her hand and began slowly sinking into her own painting. The Lord Captain snatched a dagger from the floor and started hacking at the hands reaching from inside the painting. The ritual of House Celio cleaved the billowing shadows, and yet the painted hand reformed itself the moment after the blade passed through it. Cassie went limp in the clutches of her horrific creation and was immediately pulled to the other side of the painting. A moment later, Cohh, still clutching the dagger, was likewise plunged into the depths of the world the Lady Navigator had created. Cohh awoke, finding himself in the middle of a gigantic, boundless, billowing nothingness. His body felt weightless, floating in a void strewn with hundreds of the Lady Navigator's colors, some of them bright, warm, alluring, and others morose, cold, and heavy. Reach for the bright colors. Cohh plunged into a river of blight hues. The flashing of rosy sunsets and lilac carried him down the dazzling stream. Forlorn, the Lord Captain was standing in an idyllic garden permeated with the fragrance of flowers and the singing of birds. Servants in purple livery darted back and forth, attending to a withered old woman in a navigator's mask. Sitting on her lap and smiling coyly to everyone was a little girl with ruby eyes and white hair. Be a good little girl, my child, until the day we meet again. With trembling hands, the woman handed the girl to a navigator in laboratory attire. I am out of time. Prepare the child for the Atlas transfer and destroy all records and mentions of the world of ear to V. None must learn of what took place here. And remember, her body must grow strong for it to accept my power, and once I've returned, loyalty will be rewarded. Whoa. Okay. Grayish blue waves swallowed the Lord Captain, and the feeling of lightness disappeared as his limbs grew heavy again. Cohh fell on the hard floor of the laboratory, cluttered with bats as tall as a human. Inside them were dozens, hundreds, even of repulsive mutants. Some had no arms or no legs or two heads or no face, or their innards turned inside out, but each had white skin, white hair, long clawed limbs, and ruby eyes. Oh, those were all the things, those were all the vessels they tried to make before Cassia. Oh, God. Reading stable. Mutations, none were detected at any of the stages. Genes identical. Huh. Chances of survival 100 times higher than any of the previous experiments. How long will it take to grow this child? I fear accelerating the process might cause the body to fail. The only one after years of silence. I understand the situation. Natural growth. I do not have that much time. We will have to go with the backup plan. The backup plan. Cassia was somewhere in here. And then somebody screamed. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, what is that picture? The Lord Captain crashed from an immeasurable height to the bottom of a roiling abyss. In the next moment, Cohh saw two figures amid the billowing maroon mist. One of the figures, unnaturally gaunt and tall, was clutching the other smaller one in its claws, screaming furiously. Peer into the strange maroon mist. Oh, look at that, we got it. In the swirling mist all around him, Cohh could make out the human faces stricken with torment, and not just human faces, they were Xenos, Eldari. Their features fused together with those of humans, which made the Crimson Spectres look all more abominable. Their gaze and their rage were directed at the two unmoving figures facing each other. One step was all it took for some unknown force to notice the Lord Captain, seizing him and dragging him through the painting's twisted space. Now the Lord Captain could clearly see the dark shade of the long-dead navigator leaning over Cassia. Clutching her neck in its clawed fingers, the shade screamed, "You were given life because of me. You survived because of me, and here you are now because I have willed it so. Bow before me. Tell me what I wish to hear, and your suffering will end. Go on, child. I have waited for so long. Submit to me." Cassia looked exhausted, her body covered in hundreds of thin cuts, her lips lacerated, claw marks on her cheeks. Yet there was steadfast resolve in her eyes. "I know who you are, Tisiphone Orselio. I know what you crave. I saw it in the visions you sent me again and again. I won't allow you. I will never allow you to become me." Oh, was the whole Atlas thing to pass on to Tisiphone's... Like, was she preparing her for a body harvest? Urge the Lady Navigator to fight the monster to the bitter end. The Lord Captain's words attracted not just Lady Cassia's attention. Tisiphone Orselio, who finally noticed the presence of a living creature in that bizarre world, turned to face the interloper and lunged forward, seething with rage. The entity's claws were millimeters from the rogue trader's throat. Cassia opened her navigator's eye, and a wave of unbridled warp energy obliterated Tisiphone's specter before she realized what was happening. The Lady Navigator graced the Lord Captain with a tired smile. The abortive ritual had turned out to be a trap set for Lady Cassia by the previous Novator of her house, but the rogue trader had ensured that her plan fell to ruin, and now it was time to desert that accursed place. Cassia took the rogue trader's hand and guided him through the maroon mist and out of the painting. Their unconscious bodies were discovered in the Sanctum Navis 20 Terran days after their disappearance, as soon as the rogue trader's void ship had emerged from the warp in an unknown system. Wow! Woo! That was a ride. Man. That was a freaking ride. Oh, a purple sun! Is this like Warhammer's Baldur's Gate? Yes. This is a Warhammer-based CRPG.
Applause, please.
Thanks, Amelia. Ooh. Okay. No. No. All right. Ooh. Let's go ahead and level. Get that done. Hey, Madrika, are you in chat? No big space marine guy? Not right now. Not right now. All right. 43. Ooh. Yep, you're listening. Madrika, I sent you a Discord PM if you want to take a look. Okay. Looking at unwavering motivation. The target of Inspire gains +1 additional damage for every 10 stacks of tactical advantage. Cool. Great. That's brilliant. Let's go ahead and get Fellowship. Yeah. There we go. Fellowship 100. Yeah. All right. What? All right, let's go to Sniping Zone or Fire at Will or Strategic Offense or Adjusting Front Line. It's a lot of choices. Sniping Zone or Fire at Will. This is Sniping Zone. Each ally in the rear area gains 3 plus Grand Strategist Int bonus, which is 4. So 3 plus 4 plus spell bonus -2, which would be 4. Crit hit chance. If there are no enemies in a 5-cell radius. Okay. That's okay. If there are no enemies in the backline area, the first attack of the turn made by every ally costs 1 AP less. Yes. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. We got nimble. We have any other navigator talents we can possibly get with her? No. She is fully navigator talented out. We could get It Will Not Die. Yeah, just get her more wounds. Yeah, I think that's good for her. Because we frequently have her out of cover. So just in case. Want to make sure her survivability stays nice and high. Let's see. Okay. Here we can look at awaiting order. We're starting to get so many options. We can get awaiting orders, discipline, ingenious, focal point, or exploit weakness. Ingenious is enemies that were forced to make a resistance test by the archmilitant will make any okay, not really. Awaiting orders or discipline. Awaiting orders. Every round, the first single target ability used by an ally in the archmilitant grants +1 action points to that ally. Okay. That's pretty cool. Focal point. 15% damage to targets that have a priority target, regardless of whether that target is the archmilitant. Oh. So if we taunted someone with Abelard, then she would do 15% more damage to them. Okay. Yeah, let's get that. Let's get focal point on her. That one feels good. And now for common talent, let's do... Ooh. Well, resolve +2 is good with her. Do we have any other soldiers in the party? Are you a soldier? You're a soldier. Are you a soldier? Yeah, the warrior. Okay. No. He's warrior archetype. Warrior, operative, soldier, officer. Yeah, so she is the only archetype. We could totally get doing our part if we want to with her. Okay. Cool. Now wait. When it says archetype, does that mean no, that would work. That would work. Hey Max. Okay, we'll see. Early yet. Hunter's ambush. I think we already got this on our other guy. Oh, wait, is that hunting surge? I think, yeah, we already got that. Okay. The bounty hunter's allies gain 10% crit chance against enemies affected by one or more of the following effects: prey, trailed, or immobilized. I feel like pounce would be really good. Okay. Yeah, let's get Let's get pounce. I'm assuming the prey can be from other people too. I would hope at least. Yeah. You give her a base skill, Lore Xenos. We've already got all the masteries we want with her. She already has It Will Not Die. Yeah, she's our Xenos girl. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll give her Lore Xenos. Okay. Pascal. It's our boy Pascal. Okay. Our last ability was Claim the Bounty. We should have... If Claim the Bounty kills an enemy, the bounty hunter's next attack this turn will always score a critical hit. Yes. Done and done. Boom. Pinnacle of Weaponry. The first attack in combat with any plasma, melta, or power weapon deals an additional 7 damage. For the remainder of combat, the bonus damage is decreased to int divided by 2, which in his case is going to be 75 divided by 2. I think they round up, so 40? The 4. Extra 4, which is fine. I mean, that's still great. Every bit counts, man. Every bit counts. For our man Abelard, who is on 43, because we didn't use him for the last level. Let's see. We're looking at things like taunting opportunity, unflinching, or defensive comrade, or full attention. Okay, I do like taunting opportunity. That's a good one. Unflinching, defensive comrade. Unflinching. Whenever an attack made by an ally hits the Vanguard for the first time... No. Nah, not gonna worry about that. Defensive comrade or full attention. Well, the Vanguard has at least one ally in a 2-cell radius. The Vanguard gains a bunch of parry. Damn, that's 11% parry. That's really not bad. And then what's full attention? I don't see that. Okay, let's do defensive comrade. Wait, what is this? What? What does this button mean? Oh, just to the next level area, I guess? Okay. Oh, check formidable distraction. All enemies in a 2-cell radius from the Vanguard suffer -5 L bonus, so 3, so 8. -8% penalty to dodge. Oh, okay. That's cool. Interesting. Actually, yeah, I kind of like that one better, actually. Let's do that one. Okay. Do not falter. Great. Okay. Onward. Never mind, it's different. That one's still good, so we'll take it.
I always keep my options open.
Eldari.
You left the Novus Imperialis to serve the rogue trader. Do you ever regret it, Seneschal?
No, I do not regret it in the least. Serving in the Imperial Navy is a fine thing to do. But it was only under Lady Theodora that I truly felt the significance of what I was doing.
Someone remove the data crypt from this dead machine to keep the house's secrets safe and leave no information about the experiments that took place here.